Hello world, my name is Clifford, a businessman, a father, a music producer, an artist, creative director, entrepreneur, etc. And I've been doing music for the past 23 years, from the time I was a little boy in grade 4. And I was just thinking about it the other day, how God has been so gracious, and the trainings and how we have evolved till now. It's such a great honor that we are constantly in tune with the real-time inspiration from God to create and bring up things that has inspired us. Such a great honor. So that's much about Clifford. Married, with 2 beautiful boys, and I'm looking forward to achieving great things. I think beyond the inspiration, it was a calling. One thing I know about a calling is that if you don't respond to it, it will haunt you. And biblically, we would see it from Saul. He had to respond to it. And we saw the repercussions of not responding to a calling. So that's what happened to it. Imagine being involved in soccer. I was also a soccer star, but you're inside that match, but you're hearing melodies at the same time playing. You know what I'm saying? Imagine I tried cricket, I tried rugby. I was good because I was fast, but I was still addicted to the music. So I just had to respond to it because it was a calling. So I started with gospel music from a very, very young age because of scripture union, of course. But as I was growing up, I swayed into doing inspirational music. You call it secular music. Music that doesn't talk about God or sing to God, sing about God, that talks about saying how we feel and things that we are going through. So I switched to that because of the experiences that I'd had in the church. As creative people, I was uncomfortable, with just doing the simple stuff. I always wanted to push myself, and sometimes back in the day, you would be in a Presbyterian setup of a church where you're supposed to do it like this. And I always say that creative people, they are not meant to be boxed up. They're meant to be given the feel so that they can hear more and fly. So that's what I always say. Creative person, don't box them. Give them the feel so that they can fly. Absolutely. I'm gonna do songs about how I feel for my wife. I will also do that. I'll do songs about what I think about life in general. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. The same way you see Christians, they wear Louis Vuitton and Gucci. Those are not Christian brands. So it's the same thing with that. The only thing that I have issue is monetizing the gospel, monetizing songs sung to God, songs sung about God. Anything that doesn't, it's like you're telling me to say a Christian doctor should only heal Christian patients. It does not work like that. So that's my thinking. I think the Spirit of God, thank you for this beautiful question. I would say the Spirit of God is giving us liberty of expression, and I would say when it comes to songs to God, about God, for God, those are Spirit-led songs for Him, for His worship, for His majesty. And those songs, they are not meant for self-glory. They are not meant for personal brand expansion. They are not meant for you to benefit anything. They are for the giving. They are for the rendering of service. And when it comes to the secular aspect now we are looking at the content. What are you saying? There are some songs that are blasphemous. I mean, it's inconsistent, me as a Christian now, to start talking about nudity or sexual songs, or women removing their clothes and sexual sins. I cannot do that because of my revelation. But I can sing songs about my wife, dignified songs, or songs about love in general, that people can use in parties, in birthdays, in different kind of places. So that's I think it's all about how extreme secular music has gone nowadays when it comes to content, because music is not really the beat, it is the message in melody. So what are you saying? As a child of God, I've got limits of, for example, you cannot see me popping champagne in a club. You cannot see me in some certain places based on my conviction. So what happens anytime a new song comes, I enter into this blur environment where it's like my brain ceases to work, but I start hearing more of the inspiration from God's Spirit every time. So beyond the technicalities on how should I approach it, it's like a zoom. Then the thing starts coming. Many a time, what the interpretation is the exact thing the artist has been looking for. So it's such an honor to function in such dimensions of inspiration, because it's less stressful, less technical, it's less it becomes on point, and we are not all over the place when it comes to interpretation. Because I understand, as an artist, you come to the studio, you want to record, and they don't give you the right sound, it haunts you. But when what you are thinking is being interpreted, that's the greatest feeling ever. And we have had numerous of those. Working with F Prime, we get into the studio at real time before he says it, or when I do it, like, that's what I've been thinking. So you realize that it's just an open, can I say, universe of where we are just decoding this inspiration when the skill ceases to be in motion. Final words: do business to make money and serve God as part of your service. Don't monetize it. Hello everybody, it's your boy Cliff, and listen here. Keep watching positive.com 247 365. You know what time it is. I love you.